I got here something cool for you guys. It's my favorite watch, a Nixie watch. This one is with 2 digits and it comes from Ukraine. In this video, I will show you everything you need to know before buying. Also, I'm gonna disassemble the watch so we can see what we have inside and what can we expect. So in this video, I will show you everything, explain the costs, and yeah, actually everything you need to know. So before doing that, I want to show you the price. It cost about 200 euros, and you can also see the date when I order it, and it comes in 9 days. So delivery is pretty fast. If you want to imagine, it's come from Ukraine and I'm living in Netherlands, so yeah, 9 days is pretty fast. So with me said, let's jump into the unboxing and see what we have inside the box. Alright, let's talk about the presentation here. We got here a nice box and I like it's environmentally friendly, but I don't like the plastic inside, so that's something to do better in the future. But beside that, we got here Nixie watch, we got here USB cable for charging, and we got here instruction manual, so we can see what we can expect from this watch. As we can see, we have here release 5.2, and I think he made earlier versions, so we got here a newer one. So I will show you now the instructions and everything. Here we got specifications. We got here a battery inside, it's 220 milliampere. We can also use this watch over 2000 time press, I guess. And we got here settings, how we can set up the watch, and here we can see which button is what. So yeah, it's pretty simple, but I don't know for sure why he's using the logo of the game. I think the game is Fallout, but I don't know sure. But alright, we got here a normal mini USB for charging. Now it's time for the Nexus itself. I ordered in red one, and you have also in different colors. You can order a green one, blue, and black. So you know you have different choice. I ordered the red one because I like the red color, and in this video I will show you the red model. But as you can hear, there is a little bit sound when you press the button, and it's a little bit annoying, but over the time you will get used to, so it's not that big deal. And when you are using outside, you even hear that, so it's not really big deal. And on the right we have 3 light indicators. The first one is for the charging. When you're charging, it's light up purple, and the next one is green one, that is for the AM time, and underneath we have for the PM time. So yeah, it's really easy, so I like that. And we have here a normal bands. You can also change them if you have another bands. You can change them easily. It's nice. And now I'm gonna open the watch and see what we have inside. To get inside the Nexus watch, we need only to remove 2 torx screws. It's pretty easy and also handy in a case when these get damaged or something and you want to repair. Just remove 2 screws and yeah, you can repair it. And now I want to see the case. It's made of 3D printer, I see. Oh yeah, I see the list, definitely it's made of 3D printer. And now I remove this protective shield, and as I can see, I see few points with the glue, so I think if I remove this glue, I'm able to get the Nexus watch out of the case. So yeah, let's try that. Here I'm using a plastic tool, so be careful because they are all over the place, electronic, so you can easily damage them. And as we can see, yes, we see the layers. It's made of 3D printer, and I think the casing is a little bit thick, so I think if he made it a little bit thinner it would be much nicer, but so far he did a good job. So yeah, everything is removable, so yeah, pretty nice. And now let's see the Nixie watch itself. Oh, I just love these tubes. And as you can see, we have here 2 tubes, and we have the battery. Underneath you can easily remove the tubes and place a new one. And on the right we have the light indicators and button, and on the left we have only one port for the charging. And now I get shocked here so be careful. And yeah, just you see the animation, and I really love that. Oh yeah, pretty nice. And also he add lighting underneath. When you press the button it's light up green, and it's have a nice effect. So yeah, I love it. So in dark it looks much nicer. And now I will show you the animation in slow motion, so you can see each digital how it's changed. It's pretty nice. And now I want to compare the casing with the Nixie watch itself, and I think if he made little bit thinner casing, the watch would be much thinner and easier to use. And yeah, I must say, to use daily it's not that comfortable, so if you want to put your hand in your pocket, just can't because it's too big. But otherwise, if you're using, a lot of people see it and you get a lot of reactions, so if you are into that, it's nice to use. And besides that, I just love this watch. I don't care if people are saying it's too big or not, so it's absolutely depends on you if you like it or not. But I absolutely recommend to check this watch, and by the time you watch my video maybe it's not anymore for sale, so you must be fast because this watch is affordable. It costs only 200 euros, so it's really cheap if you compare with other Nixie watches on eBay. They are like 800 euros and above. It's, I think, really overpriced, and this one is just affordable. If you want to know what the Nixie watch is all about, you can buy this one and see if you like it or not. It's all up to you, but I can recommend this because I like this one. It looks nice. And also in this video I will show you the comparison with my Apple Watch, the original one. Maybe it's not that fair to compare with the Apple Watch because it's a lot smaller and thinner also, but now if you see this you can get the idea how it looks and how big it is. And also I will show you in the sunlight if you can see the Nixie tubes and in the normal lighting, so you get the idea how they look. So now I'm going to close the Nixie watch and show you the comparison. But before I do in the comparison, I will show you when you're charging how it looks. As you can see, the first lighting, it lights up in purple. Now you're knowing it's charging. But if you let it on and you press the button, as you can see, it's continuing to animation, and I don't think it's a good idea. So if you're charging, don't press the button and let it charge, and when you're done you can use it. So otherwise maybe you will damage the tube, so yeah, it's not recommended to do that. And now I will show you the comparison between my original Apple Watch. I did also earlier video about. If you are interested, you can see that. I will put the link down below in description. And now I will show you the comparison, how big it is. And damn, it's really big. It's like a day and night comparison. So yeah, the difference is really big, and I think now you get the idea. If you have seen earlier the Apple Watch, it's a really small watch, but yeah, I thought it's nice to see how big it is. So yeah, get the idea. And in few seconds I will show you also the Nixie tubes, how they light up in the sunlight and in the normal light. So if you are using, you can see the time in the sunlight. So yeah, I will show you of that. So yeah, here it is. And now it's time to set the time, right? So I will show you how to do that. The first digits are the timing, the next is the date, and then is the month, and the last is the year. So it's pretty easy. You just hold the button and you can go up. If you press 2 times, you can go low. So it's pretty easy to set the time. If you are done, just release the button and it will save, and you must press again and hold, and then it's go to the next, and you can make the seconds right. So it's pretty easy. I will show you now how I'm doing, and if you have questions, just let me know down below in comments, and I will reply. So it's pretty easy. I think I said everything about this watch. If you have questions, let me know. But yeah, I think it's overall nice watch. I can recommend to everybody. If you haven't seen earlier Nixie watch, it's really pretty amazing. I like the animation, and if you want to buy one, I think this one is the best choice because it's affordable, it looks nice, you can choose between different colors, and delivery is pretty fast. So yeah, I can't say anything bad. So with that being said, yes, I can recommend this watch. And I want also thank you guys for the supporting and everything. I get 200 subscribers. I'm pretty happy about that. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on notification bell, and I will come up with new videos. So stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video.